Imagine a detective story that slowly peels back the layers of a city until what's left is corruption, greed, and a sense of helplessness. That's Chinatown, and that ending, it hits like nothing else in Hollywood. You'll see what I mean. Today I'm diving into a film that still haunts movie lovers, Chinatown. If you like mysteries that are stylish, smart, and morally uncomfortable, stick around. This one is a masterpiece. I'll give you a clear overview, explain why it was such a success, and why it's absolutely worth watching today. Let's enjoy cinema.
I better talk to your husband about this.
Why? What on earth for?
Chinatown follows private investigator Jake Gittes, played by Jack Nicholson, who's hired for a routine adultery case in 1930s in Los Angeles. The case spirals into a tangle involving water rights, land deals, and personal horror, and the more Jake learns, the worse things get. It's set against real echoes of California's water wars and feels like a period piece and a modern critic rolled into one. The film was released in the mid-1970s and quickly became a defining work of Neo-Noir. Why it succeeds? The big reasons. The screenplay is architecture. Robert Towne's script is often called one of the best screenplays ever written. It's economical, precise, and layered. Every line serves a purpose. The plot construction is almost architectural. Clues, motives, and character threads all create a tight, inevitable feeling. Direction and atmosphere. Roman Polanski's direction keeps the film calm and haunted. The movie looks and feels like 1930s LA without overdoing it. It's restrained, which makes the darker moments land harder. Performances that stick with you. Jack Nicholson as Jake is charming, wounded, and world-wise, a perfect private eye. Faye Dunaway brings an elegant fragility to Evelyn Mulwray, and John Huston's performance as Noah Cross is quietly terrifying. These performances make every scene feel lived in. A score and mood. Jerry Goldsmith's score is spur and melancholic. It keeps the film moving emotionally. It just amplifies that lingering sense of unease. Themes, corruption, and fatalism. On one level, it's a detective story. On another, it's about the corrupting effects of power, the failures of institutions, and the helplessness ordinary people feel when those systems break down. That moral darkness is part of why this film still feels modern. Critical and cultural recognition. Critics loved it on release and most still do. It sits near the top of many best films lists and have a very high score from critics. It led the Academy Awards that year in nominations and is preserved in the US National Film Registry for its cultural and aesthetic significance. All of that shows the movie's lasting importance. Why it's still worth watching today. It rewards attention. Rewatching reveals how carefully the screenplay is built. Small lines and moments take on greater meaning the second time around. It's emotionally honest. The film refuses to give you a neat moral victory. Instead, it leaves you with the feeling that sometimes the world is simply crueler than the stories we want to tell. That final line, "Forget it, Jake, it's Chinatown," sticks with you because it captures surrender and despair in one short phrase.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
It influenced modern cinema. You can see Chinatown's DNA in countless thrillers and detective films that followed, from atmosphere to structure. If you study film, this is a touchstone. If you've never seen it, watch it with the sound on and listen to the dialogue. It's packed with precise, memorable writing.
Disappeared, hasn't she?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be useful to talk to her?
maybe.
In short, Chinatown combines a brilliant screenplay, impeccable direction, unforgettable performances, and a moral center that refuses to be comforting. It's a movie that's both a great entertainment and a hard lesson about power and human failure. That's why it's still taught, still quoted, and still watched decades later. If you like this deep dive, hit like and subscribe. I do short digestible film reviews like this all the time. Tell me below, were you surprised by Chinatown's ending the first time you watched it? And if you haven't seen it, what surprised you the most when you do? Thanks for watching. Until next time, don't forget to enjoy cinema.